Energy, vibration, and frequency. The building blocks of our universe and the keys to unlocking higher levels of consciousness.
I just can't give up now.
Today, we're diving deep to see how these principles align with our spiritual journey of obtaining higher levels of consciousness. We'll explore the science behind these principles, their spiritual implications, and how you can use these tools to elevate your own spiritual energy. Let's bridge the gap between science and spirituality and co-create a higher frequency reality together. For years, science and spirituality have been seen as complete opposites. Today, we're going to see that they're actually two sides of the same coin. Science reveals the mechanics behind the universe, and spirituality can give us insights on purpose and meaning. But when we combine them together, we get a more complete picture on how reality works and how we can influence it. At the heart of this is the understanding that everything vibrates, from the smallest atom to our thoughts and emotions. This vibration shapes our perception of reality, and mastering it can transform our lives. Let's start with an ancient teaching. The third law of Hermeticism says that everything vibrates, everything's in motion, nothing is ever still. What ancient mystics understood, modern physics has confirmed. Matter, thoughts, emotions, they're all forms of energy that vibrate at different frequencies. Even solid matter is mostly empty space, with energy vibrating at quantum scales. In quantum mechanics, particles behave both as waves and particles, constantly shifting and vibrating. When scientists observe particles, they collapse from waves into matter. Your attention works the same exact way. What you focus on materializes. Chronically negative, you are engineering a low vibration reality. And this applies to your thoughts and your body too. Thoughts produce measurable magnetic fields. Positive high frequency emotions like love and gratitude enhance brain plasticity, making you resilient and adaptable. But low frequency states like fear and anger spike the stress hormone cortisol and can harm your body, leaving you vulnerable. What's one high vibration thought or emotion that you can focus on today? David Hawkins gave us an amazing tool to measure our vibrations, the map of consciousness. It ranks human emotions from the lowest frequencies like shame to the highest like enlightenment. Here's the key takeaway. Courage at level 200 is the tipping point. Below that, emotions contract and drain you. Above that, emotions expand and elevate you. Love at level 500 is transformative. Joy at level 540 is blissful. And enlightenment over 700 connects us to divine wisdom. And at higher levels, your presence alone can uplift the frequency of others. Research has shown that individuals vibrating at higher frequencies have positive impacts on group dynamics, like a tuning fork that resonates with everything around it. Think back to a moment when you were at your best self. How does it affect everyone around you? I'm sure you've heard of quantum entanglement, but do you know how it relates to spirituality? It's when two particles remain connected and can affect each other instantly, even when miles apart. This phenomenon defies classical physics, suggesting that information can be transferred instantaneously regardless of distance. Scientists are still exploring its full implications, but many believe it points to a deeply interconnected reality, where boundaries of space and time are less rigid than they seem. In practical terms, quantum entanglement serves as a metaphor for the interconnectedness of all life, where the thoughts, emotions, and intentions of one person can subtly influence the world around them, much like how changes in one entangled particle affect its partner. This not only mirrors, but it proves the interconnectedness of humanity. The Global Consciousness Project uses machines called random number generators to detect global energy during major events. Their experiments have shown that during major events when many people hold the same emotion, all of a sudden their random number generators aren't so random anymore. I'm sure we've all experienced it. We feel deeply connected to people, even across vast distances. But how about synchronicity? How about when we think of a friend or family member and our phone starts ringing? It's that person. It's happened to all of us. That's the interconnectedness of humanity. In the double slit experiment, particles act as waves when unobserved, but collapse into particles when observed. Observation itself changes reality by forcing the wave of possibilities to choose a specific outcome. Scientists theorize that consciousness plays a crucial role in the process, as if observation or the act of measuring transforms potential into reality. This suggests that the thoughts we focus on can determine how events unfold in our lives, collapsing infinite possibilities into tangible experiences. These implications are profound. What we observe, we influence. And this is huge. This experiment is over 200 years old. But how often do you think to yourself that your thoughts are creating your reality? If not all the time, then maybe you should. Think of your thoughts as waves of possibilities. By focusing on what you want, you collapse those possibilities into reality. Set a daily intention and make it positive. And then monitor your thoughts. How often are you thinking in a positive manner versus a negative one? And sometimes what we fear the most, what we think about the most, is the outcome that we get. This principle is exactly why. Plants achieve near perfect energy transfer through quantum coherence, a process where energy flows efficiently without loss. In plants, this allows them to optimize photosynthesis by directing energy through the most efficient pathways without waste. And humans can do something similar through the heart-brain coherence, where synchronized rhythms between the heart and the brain create a state of optimal functioning. For example, during meditation or gratitude practice, this coherence enhances emotional regulation, reduces stress, and improves cognitive clarity. Just as quantum coherence maximizes energy flow in plants, heart-brain coherence allows humans to channel their energy for greater physical and mental well-being. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, yoga, gratitude journaling create a coherence between the brain and the heart, optimizing your health and deepening your intuition. Studies by the HeartMath Institute show that coherence reduces stress and improves health overall, but it's actually how you get in tune with creating your own reality, having control over your thoughts and deciding the outcomes that you want. By understanding energy and vibration, you become a conscious co-creator of your life. Every high vibration thought, every act of love sends ripples into the collective field. You're not here to survive reality, you're here to recode it. And every thought sends a ripple into the quantum field. And here's something that nobody wants to hear. Everything in our world, we had some role, big or small, in creating. Every thought, every emotion led to a set of circumstances that led you to right here, right now. When we sit in fear and anxiety and we think about what we don't want to occur, that's exactly what happens to us, because we've spent so much time telling the universe what we don't want. And it usually happens gradually and then suddenly. So ask yourself, what frequency am I broadcasting? So if you're ready to vibrate higher, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm to wake up other minds. And if you know one person who could use this message, share it with them. So that's it for me this week. If you want more information on Dr. David Hawkins and his work, one of these videos above. And if you want more practical tips on how you can raise your vibration, try this video above. Thanks, and see you hopefully soon.